Stakeholders in climate sector ask called for shifting global climate financing, urging international donors to prioritize adaptation efforts across Africa. Speaking at a one-day workshop on understanding climate change and climate, which held in Abuja, Adaptation Director of the Global Initiative for Food Security and Ecosystem Preservation, Michael Denungwa said that adaptation is critical as climate change continues to impact lives and livelihoods across Nigeria.
Reports from 2021 upwards shows that just about $11 billion have come into Africa as a whole. And when you look at the 54 countries in Africa, and that amount of money is so small, considering the impact of climate change on the continent. So we need at least an average of $53 billion annually on the continent, so that governments can invest in infrastructure, invest in food sovereignty and not just food security, to support smallholder farmers to ensure that our people build resilience. And what we're actually calling for is that we no longer need loans for climate adaptation. What we need is grants.
On funding, Terungwa noted that while Africa needs around $53 billion annually for climate adaptation, it has received only $11 billion since 2021, a one against the current cycle, where countries borrow to build infrastructure that is later destroyed by climate disaster, while the debt remains, but proposed the inclusion of zero movement clauses in climate finance agreements to prevent lenders from profiting off climate-related losses.
The disasters happening around the country with climate change impacting on infrastructure, destroying homes, even loss of lives, as we have witnessed even this year, is why we are saying that we have to live. And for us to live with the impact of climate change, we have to adapt. And that is why we are calling that we need to adapt to live. And for us to do this, we need the right finance and funding to be shifted from mitigation to adaptation, as currently is.